This is Wes S. I was sitting here taking a lunch break and kind of glancing through my notes and stuff, and I found notes about a VR I was supposed to do 4 weeks ago or so. I apologize. His High Desert Pioneer, or the High Desert Pioneer, called me out on it. It's about Big Country Survival. His little bitty channel, he's doing 100 sub push. I don't know if he's giving anything away or anything like that. Doesn't matter. He wants to see if he can get the subs up. You know, get people to look at his channel or whatever. I went and I looked, and they just throw it off as me. So he needs people to pay attention to. Oh, well, I'll at least go over there and watch his videos. So, but it's a 3-question challenge thing. I mentioned I was eating lunch. It's actually sitting there and I can smell it, and I'm hungry. But I'm doing this before I forget again. At first I was just going to do it later, but tomorrow becomes never. This Big Country Survival. I'll probably post this before I link his channel. I don't know. I'll try to be all techno savvy. But the first question is, name your #1 go-to EDC item. The one item that you think a person should carry with them or that you want to have with you at all times. It cannot be a firearm. Now I went and rewatched HDP's video on it, and I don't know what else to say. He said it all. A firearm would not be my go-to, the first thing, the one thing that I couldn't leave the house without. I mean, whether SHTF or not. Okay? It's going to be a knife. Any of y'all that's watched my channel any length of time, and I just, it's cold outside, coveralls, my knives are in that. I carry 2 pocket knives, and 90% of the time I have a belt knife one. I try to keep a pocket knife in each pocket. History lesson, I've had stuff get a hold of my pants, tear my pants and my pocket open, and everything in that pocket was gone. So if all of my, or both my pocket knives are in one pocket, that I would have been without a pocket knife. Okay, so I spread my stuff out. A little paranoid, but you're a knife in a survival situation or day to day. I mean, I use my pocket knife 20 times a day. And actually, I've started rocking one of these. Staff Sergeant VA turned me on to this thing. This is like, you know, it's handy. I keep it on. I've started keeping it on my belt. You know, it's there. A knife. You can do so many things with a knife. They say that, you know, we call it the use of tools is what catapulted primitive man into whatever. I don't know about all that mumbo jumbo about monkeys and stuff like that, but can you imagine how hard life would be if mankind had never invented a knife? If he had never figured out that you could break a rock and make a sharp edge. So, yeah, a knife. Pocket knife, pen knife, sheath knife, utility knife, something, a knife. Have a knife on you. Question number two How important is physical fitness in the prepping genre, if you will? And how or what level of physical fitness is appropriate, I guess. Those who can't move, those who can't carry, those who can't walk in a disaster either die, and this is a localized SHTF or a major one, okay? Put themselves and those around them and those responsible for them at risk. You need you need to exercise. Get up off the couch and do something. I don't care if you're the ideal body weight or not. If you can't tote water jugs from one side of the house to the other side of the house all day long, pick up 2 jugs, walk all the way through your house, and I'm not talking in the living room. Walk all the way through your house, stack them, go back. If you can't do that all day long and not feel it the next day, you're not in good enough shape. If I was getting to a point where I was just plain fat. I had gotten up to over 230 pounds. Now, I'm 6'1", so I can carry a little bit more. But my frame's not supposed to be 230 something pounds. Because, I was going to, if I'd left it alone at 238, I'd have made it to 242, 248, 254. It was just going to keep going. So, it's important. Get out, walk. Even after working all day, I try to go take a 2-mile walk every night. Just cause. Because, piddling around, walking to the truck, grabbing something, whatever, it's just being alive. Having to move during the day, to be able to get up and move around all day long, that's normal. That's not physically fit. That's not being able to grab 30 pounds, throw it on your back, and walk for 8 hours. Because the boogeyman's right behind you. It's physical fitness is important. And HDP brought up, or High Desert brought up the medicines and stuff. A lot of people are on medication for different things because of either their level of fitness or their diet choices. Do what you can to get off of that. We don't drink sodas anymore. We've figured out that literally carbonated sodas are poison to the human body. So we don't anymore. We just, we stopped drinking them when we were on the keto thing, which we're sort of keto in it to maintain our weight. But we found out, because we decided to twist off, so we had a soda, and it literally wiped both of us out. An hour after we drank the soda, we felt terrible. We didn't put 2 and 2 together until a week or so later. The missus drank one, and we were opposite sides of the planet. And then I drank one, I think it was the same day. And we both came home from work early because it wiped us out. It was like, it was weird because for me, I mean, I felt like poo, and all I could think about, well, run grab you another soda. So yeah, change your diet. Physical fitness is important. And ooh, this is getting long. Random fact about me. That's number 3. A random fact about me. Dad, I haven't already, because I like throwing out random facts about me. I like needlepoint. My mother and sister started doing that stuff when I was little, and I'd watch, so I started doing it. I actually enjoy taking a plain piece of cloth and sewing on it until there is a picture. You know, a butterfly, an orchid, a rose, a knight in shining armor. It's gone now, but at some point in my needlepoint career, I did an entire stitch of the Star Wars t-shirt. You know, the first one where there's Luke and Darth in the background, and you got the planet blowing up and all that. That took forever. I like doing needlepoint. It has enabled me to do all kinds of things. I can now, you know, if I need to, I can fix my clothes. If you know, I need to tie a knot, I know how to tie a knot. I can appreciate a lot more things by having some understanding of just the kind of work and dedication it takes to accomplish some things. So, I'm not saying you should go out and take up needlepoint, but guys, ain't no such thing as one. There's one thing that's women's work, and that's having babies. It's not a woman's job to raise a baby. It's the parents' job to raise young men and young women. That whole boys will be boys and girls will be girls, no. Girls will be women, boys will be men. Said that 100,000 times at least. It's important. Antifa's full of a bunch of boys and girls. Okay. So that's it. Y'all go check out Big Country Survival. Hope I'm not too late. If he's already got 100 subs, so what? Give him some more. Yep. Anyway, I need to think of somebody to make you go watch his videos and then do a video response thing. Don't take as long as I did. Matt A's Prepping and Survival. I called you out. Daniel, God is my judge. You've got too much time on your hands. Go check out the guy's channel. Do a VR. And you and me got some similarities going on the physical fitness thing. We know that even though there are challenges, physical challenges, within the skeletal structure of our human form, we can accomplish a certain level of physical fitness. So, here you go. Matt A's Prepping and Survival, and Daniel, God is my judge. 3 questions. Big Country Survival. Anybody else that wants to do it, go check him out. And anybody who wants to do this, just shout it out to Big Country and go for it. God bless y'all. Stay alive. Don't lie.